As a young boy, the most memorable experience was my accident because it taught me not to take life for granted, to appreciate it and to move on, get better at stuff. Well, at the age of 9, my birthday was 6 days away. It was May 23rd, 2003. I was riding my bike up and down the street, and there was a big semi-truck parked on the side. And then out of nowhere, this Ford F-150 pickup comes at 55 miles an hour, and it hit me, dragged me about 60 feet. A van had to park in front of it so it could stop. And my head was broken in half. This part is now plastic. I broke a leg. My limb was torn from this leg. My lungs were squished, and my hand popped from the pressure of the tire. My family was, well, they were inside. My dad was barely coming back from work. He's relaxing, and he was gonna take us out to play soccer, but I told him, my friends came by and they're like, oh, let's go ride our bikes. So I went with my friends, and in less than 5 minutes, the accident had occurred. And my parents went out running. My dad with no shoes, he got to see me under the truck, and he yelled no, really loud. I could hear him, and I was semi-conscious under the truck. And my mom, they grabbed her so they wouldn't see me, so she wouldn't see me. And she got really sick. She has diabetes because of the accidents, and she got really, really sick because of that. When I was in the hospital, when I woke up in the 6th day, I woke up yelling bomb. I thought I was hit with a bomb. And for the first 2 hours, I couldn't see my mom. And I was bawling because I couldn't see my mom. And my mom was crying too. And then after that, I regained my vision and I could see, but I was in my bed and they didn't let me see myself because of the horrible condition I was in. For the plate, I was out of the hospital in 18 days, and I had to be homeschooled for 2 years because I didn't have this. It's my brain was out here, you can see it. And they had ripped pieces of it off that was damaged by the rocks that got in my head. And it took 2 years, and then after that I went back to school, but it was not easy going back to school because I had people made fun of me because of my head, and it was really hard. I didn't want to go back to school, but in elementary, the principal really she liked me, so she had a meeting with everybody and told them if anybody made fun of me that they were gonna get suspended or they were gonna get punished. So it was I was protected by the principal and all the people around me. Oh yeah, one time when I didn't have the plate, I had to wear a baseball helmet, and I wanted to go back to the store, and as I walked in, this lady and her 3 kids, they were laughing at me, pointing, laughing at me, and my mom went up to her and told her that why were they laughing at me, and she shut them up, and yeah, and I was I started crying because they were making fun of me, and everybody, as I walked in the store, everybody kept looking at me, and it was really hard because I was just 12 years old. I would tell them not to judge people how they look, really get to meet the person, then you can judge them. Yeah, I want to be a doctor because the doctors who treated me, I liked how they treated me, and I want to be like them because I want to help people. The most important thing for me is to go to a 4-year university and get my master's, and then I plan to get a doctorate. Only the benefit I gained was that I became more mature because I took life for granted when I was really little. I was yeah, gonna live forever, blah, blah, blah. And then this happened to me. And like, I realized that you only live once. And yeah, and I think God left me here for a reason.
Mi nombre es Sergio Morales.
My name is Bernardo Gonzalez.
Me llamo José Manuel Andrade.